So I think to start with, we'll strip it down a little bit. We'll pull the side panels off, we'll pull the seat off, we'll pull the tank off. We'll take the tank over to the spray and wash and spray it all out, and probably fill it full of vinegar. I've found in the past cleaning out both automotive tanks and motorcycle tanks, if you let them soak for a week in white vinegar and then take and blow them out again, they usually come pretty clean. So we'll get that done, and we'll get the carburetor off of it. So as you can see, we've got the seat off it, the tank off it, the side panels off it, and the carb off it. The carb did come unstuck. The slide inside the carb seems to move freely, so that's a good sign. I know if you remember in the other video, I mentioned that the oil injection also feeds the crank bearing. So if you look at this one right here, it actually connects to a little brass fitting that up in the intake port here. So that one would spray oil in, mix it in with the fuel into the cylinder. And then this other one down here looks like it goes down to like the crank bearings. So I think we'll have to investigate that a little bit more and make sure that's working when we go to fire it up also. The carburetor, on the other hand, is really stuck. The needle and seat and float is like just seized right up. Doesn't mean we can't get it loose. We'll soak it in some carb cleaner. Also, I'll try to get it here. The slide that goes in the top, it does slide in and out freely, so that's good. That would be usable. The one thing I am kind of suspect of a little bit, if let me just put the phone down for a second, or I'll just pause this video. So the one issue I do see with it, and I don't know if we can catch this on video, but if we look, get it just right, that I think it's been tightened down too tight at one time, and we've got about big 1/16, small 1/8 of a gap in the middle. So I don't think that's the end of the world. I think a person could probably take the belt sander and just sand it flat. But it's also missing the O-ring in here too. There's supposed to be an O-ring that goes in there. So yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it's probably rebuildable, but I think a rebuild kit's over $30, and the Chinese knockoff carb is about the same price for something that's new. This probably is a better carburetor than the Chinese knockoff one, but you know, it's old. I see a few issues with it. I mean, every little orifice in there has to be perfectly clean. So yeah, I haven't quite decided yet whether we'll take a chance on rebuilding this one, or if we'll just get a replacement. At this point, I'm thinking probably just a replacement. I guess that's it for today. I've got the gas tank soaking in vinegar there, filled to the brim, so I'll let that soak for probably a couple of weeks, and then we'll finish cleaning that out. It was pretty rusty inside. Actually, after I blew it out at the car wash, it did come fairly clean, but there's still quite a bit of rust. We'll see if we can deal with that. If we can't get it totally cleaned out, there is an epoxy coating that I can put in there if need be. On further examination of the carburetor, I think it's just too far gone. The same holds true for the fuel petcock. So we've ordered the Chinese knockoff parts for the petcock and the carburetor. And I mean, really, with brands like Liaomei and Nietzsche, how could we possibly go wrong with that? Anyways, that'll be about it. I'm not expecting any of the parts until early November, so I don't think I'll be doing any more videos on the Suzuki. I may do another video on the old truck, because I have to do some rear suspension work on it, but I'm in no rush to do it, so you might see something before November, you might not. Anyways, that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any comments and suggestions on how we do things on any of the projects, feel free to comment. Thanks.